In this video, I will be presenting on a key path of social science research, that is data processing and presentation. I am Dr. M.Radhika, Assistant Professor of Economics, Sri Sharda College for Women, Salem, Tamil Nadu. In this video, we are going to see about the steps involved in editing, coding, tabulation, and uses of computers for data analysis. These steps ensure that data we collect from surveys, interviews, or observations is clean, meaningful, and ready to be interpreted. Let us see it one by one. Regarding data processing is a crucial in transforming raw data into meaningful insights. In social science research, we often deal with large volumes of data, but raw data is not always immediately usable. It needs to be organized and analyzed through a process called data processing. Data processing involves four major steps that are editing, coding, tabulation, computer aided analysis. Editing means it helps to correct errors. Coding used to classify the responses. Tabulation helps to organize data systematically, whereas use of computers helps to speed up and improve analysis. Each of these steps ensures the quality and clarity of the final data presentation. Editing of data, it is the first step is editing while data processing, where we review the data collected to correct errors and fill in any missing information. It involves two types of data editing. The first one is field editing and next one is central editing. In field editing, it is done immediately after data collection, often by the interviewer or the researcher. Central editing is done later, typically by a data analyst or supervisor at a central office. This steps is essential to maintain data accuracy and reliability. For example, if a respondent skips a question or gives unclear answers, the editor may decide how to treat that data. During editing, any ambiguous or incomplete or inconsistent response are reviewed and corrected based on standard protocols or assumptions. Coding of data. Once the data is edited, we move on to coding. Coding is assigning numerical or symbolic codes to responses, especially from surveys. There are two main types, that is pre-coding and post-coding. Pre-coding is used in closed-ended questions like multiple choice. For example, for yes, we can assign value as 1. For no, we can assign as value. Post coding is done after data collection, especially for open ended answer. The researcher creates categories based on common themes in the responses. Coding is important because it transforms qualitative responses into quantitative data, making it easier to analyze. Coding enables easier data entry and allows researcher to perform statistical analysis efficiently. Tabulation of data. Once data is coded, we tabulate it. Tabulation means organizing data into rows and columns so we can observe patterns and relationships. It is nothing but systematic arrangements of data into rows and columns for analysis. In this, we are having two types of tabulation, that is simple tabulation and cross tabulation. Simple tabulation deals with one variable at a time. For example, the number of males versus females in a study. Cross tabulation helps to compare more or m- more variables. That is more than two variables we can having means we can use cross tabulation. For example, gender versus opinion on a topic. Tables make it easy to spot trends and prepare for statistical analysis. Tabulated data provides a clear overview and is often used as the basic for charts, graphs, and further statistical analysis. Use of computers in data processing. Computers plays a huge role in modern social science research. They help to reduce human error, speed up calculations, analyze large data sets, visualize data using graphs and charts. Popular software tools includes SPSS, that is used for numbers in greater here. It helps to create statistical analysis, especially in social science. Excel is widely used for data entry and basic stats. R and Python, that is, both of them are more advanced tools for big data and customized analysis. Nivlo is used for analyzing qualitative data like interviews or focus groups. These tools reduce the chance of human error and improve the efficiency and depth of data analysis. Use of computers and its applications. Let us look at the specific task computers help with. Computers helps to data entry and cleaning, statistical analysis, data visualization, data storage and sharing, qualitative data coding, data entry and cleaning. In that, computer helps quickly entering data and spotting errors. Regarding statistical analysis, running tests like correlation, regression, and t-test can be done with use of computer applications. In data visualization, it helps in creating charts and graphs. Regarding data storage and sharing, cloud services make collaboration easier. Last one is qualitative analysis, where tools like NVO help in coding and organizing text-based data. In the next slide, we are going to see about example of workflow in research. To make it easier to understand, let us go through a simple example workflow. The first step is we collect survey data from 100 participants. That is, collect data via survey or interview. The next one is after collection of data, then we edit the forms to correct mistakes. Third step is we code the responses, assigning numbers for answers. The next level is data is entered into SPSS or Excel or in any softwares. The next one is we tabulate the data to check patterns. Finally, we create graphs and tables to represent findings clearly. This is an example of workflow in research, social science research. Regarding data presentation techniques, it can be presented in this form, that is textual presentation, tabular presentation, or diagrammatic presentation. After processing and analyzing data, it needs to be presented in a way that is easy to understand. These are the three main methods of data presentation. Textual presentation is useful for describing small data points or summarizing, whereas tabular presentation shows the ideal for showing precise numerical data. Diagrammatic representation includes bar charts, pie charts, histograms, and line graphs. Bar charts is good for comparing quantities. Pie charts show proportions. Histogram shows distributions. Line graph track changes over time period. Choosing the right format depends on the type of data and what you want to highlight. This is about data presentation techniques. To conclude, effective data processing ensures our research is valid and reliable. Editing, coding, and tabulation prepare the data for analysis. Computers make these tasks easier and more accurate. Finally, how we present the data affects how well others understand our research. Mastering these steps is essential for any social science researcher. So, this was about data processing and presentation. Thank you.